hopefully y'all can see me. I'm just gonna pray that nothing's cut off. Yeah, it's been a day. So today is the official end of my 21-day water fast, and I just wanted to talk about my experience to really maybe help some of y'all who are maybe going through this fast and encourage y'all to continue or do it if you haven't done it before. I will say this though, it is challenging, but it's not challenging the way you think. So let's get into it. So the first thing I wanted to talk about, I have my notes down here. Okay, that's why we live stream. Okay. The first thing I wanted to talk about was that the first 2 weeks. So the first 2 weeks of my 21-day water fast was actually pretty smooth and easy. Time went by like really quickly. I didn't have any challenges. I missed food a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. And I had all the nutrients that I needed through the living water, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can look at my other video on how to prepare for your water fast. But it was pretty smooth. And then, that third week started, and it didn't go downhill, but it almost did. The third week was really rough. It was really rough. I think, by the third week, I was really starting to feel, it wasn't hunger. I just missed food, People talk about in some of these YouTube videos, they say that, they were hungry. And I have to admit, I think the whole time, I didn't necessarily feel hungry. I was just tired of drinking water. I was tired of it. I was so tired of drinking water. The third week, no matter how much water I drank, my mouth would still be dry. It had this really weird taste in it. I think it's because when you detox using a water fast, you detox through, putting the water in your system, getting it out. But then also I read that your tongue detoxes. So it's I had to brush my tongue at certain points because it was too much. It was disgusting. The taste in my mouth, I wanted it to go away. And I think the past 4 days, the last 4 days of my 21-day water fast, I was really done with just the taste in my mouth. That was the biggest thing. It wasn't the hunger. It was the taste in my mouth, and it was just missing eating food. I think I low-key tortured myself by eating food, watching food videos. Yeah, no, I'll definitely torture myself. I should not have done that. But it was so hard. I really missed food. Food is a big aspect of my life. If you've seen any of my travel videos, I love food. Y'all, I love food. Yeah, I really love food. So it was really challenging that last week. It was really, really, really difficult to kind of stay focused and stay determined, to finish my 21-day water fast. So for me, that was the most challenging part. Now, the reasons I did this water fast, I think number one was for clarity. And I've done 1 week water fast for clarity. But it's sometimes they just didn't work the way I wanted to. So this time I was no, let's do 21 days. I want to stay committed. I want to start manifesting stuff into my reality. That was the other big reason why I did a 21-day water fast, was to make sure that not only my prayers were heard, but that I was putting in the intention and that I was putting in the work to manifest the stuff that I wanted to manifest. Has everything that I wanted to manifest happened yet? No. No. But some of the stuff did. And I think, I learned a lot from this 21-day water fast. And the clarity was definitely there. I have to say, if you're looking for clarity, do a water fast. It doesn't have to be 21 days, but just do a water fast because it was there for me. It made me have so many epiphanies, and it's crazy because I'm the type of person, I have a lot of accomplishments that I want to get done in my life. I have a lot of ventures that I'm going to get done in my life. I have a lot of avenues that I think people sometimes feel it makes me seem like I'm all over the place, but it's like, no, I really want to do this, and this. I really want to have like my own cooking show. I really want to have my own travel show. I mean, I kind of already do, but like, you know, like low key, like Anthony Bourdain style. Okay, I want a crew with me. I want to be going to like, you know, parts unknown. But anyway, so and then I want to do my music, and I want to, you know, do podcast interviews, but and I want to empower people to just follow their dreams and travel. Oh my God, and travel. Every kid on this planet should have a passport by now. I don't care what anybody says. Every single kid should have a passport and be traveling. For me, this was basically my graduate degree was in traveling. Okay, but I really want to share my experiences with the world. I really want to empower the world through all aspects of my life. And so for a lot of people, it seems like it's all over the place. But one of the biggest things that I learned through the 21-day water fast was that I do have to stick to one thing for now. Okay, that was a hard reality check. But it doesn't mean that all the other things that I want to accomplish in my life aren't going to happen, like at all. And I think that was one of the things that I was really worried about, especially with music too. I was so worried that like, oh, I'm too old, but like, that's stupid because there's so many musicians and artists out here who got famous in their 40s. Okay, nobody knows, but Sia, she got famous when she was I think 39 or 40. So like literally like anybody can like accomplish their dreams. Like, so it's so irrational. But my point is, I think for me, it just made me more confident in my path, and it made me more confident that, you know, I will continue on my path and just continue, just try everything and see what works, what doesn't work. But it really empowered me to just be more confident in where I'm at right now in this moment and where I'm going to go. Because I think in the past 2 years, I definitely had some doubts about that. And I mean, I still followed my heart and everything, but there was always moments of doubt, and I think the 21-day water fast cleared those doubts. So if you're looking to clear away the doubts, do a 21-day water fast. The other reason I did it was for health reasons, low key, but not really. But there are some health benefits. I didn't do it to lose weight, and in fact, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna gain back the weight like in 2 weeks. Like, I'm not. For me, it wasn't about the weight loss. But if you want it to be about the weight loss for you, like, because look, this diet is basically you know when the surgery they do, I forgot what it's called, the surgery they do where they like make your stomach smaller. That's basically what this is. Like, my stomach is so small right now, it's ridiculous. I tried eating, I drank a smoothie that filled me up, and it was a small smoothie, but I was really full. So anyway, so if that's a life goal of yours or something that you want, I really recommend doing the 21-day water fast. But again, make sure to drink living water. Check out the other video. But yeah, it's like, but for nutritional reasons, and when I say that, I mean like my gut. 4 years of traveling, 4 years of eating, literally street food, everything, I needed to clear out my system, okay? Because you know, I wasn't having like any issues, but it's just good to do every once in a while. And you don't have to do 21 days of water fasting for this. You can do 1 week. It's not 21 days. But yeah, I need to clear out my system, especially if I want to continue to do food videos and continue to do like food and travel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make this a regular thing. Not 21 days though. That's not gonna happen. But at least a week. And the other reason was for spiritual reasons, to really get closer to God, to get closer to my inner voice. Oh my God. My inner voice was so clear. It was so clear. If you're one of those people who has a lot of thoughts running through your head and I don't want to say voices because that sounds crazy, but just a lot of thoughts running through your head and you don't know which one to really follow. No, that's not the way to put it. If you have a hard job discerning between spirit and ego, do a water fast. And maybe you could do this with a fruit fast too. I haven't done a fruit fast yet, or a juice fast, so I don't really know if it's the same. But when you do a water fast, spirit is so clear. Like the ego was there off and on, but it was like I could recognize so much more easily when I was hearing my ego instead of my spirit. And I really love that. I love that clarity. And I really prayed and set intentions to keep up with that awareness even after my 21-day water fast. And that being said, I set a lot of intentions to continue some of the things that I experienced in my water fast after my water fast. And I really want to empower y'all to do that, like do the same. Like set intentions that, hey, even after this fast, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. I will continue to be on my path. I will continue to have clarity. Set those intentions while you do your fast. Because I think a lot of people, they're like, oh, like, you know, I'll have clarity to do my water fast, but then after, that's it. It's out the window. So try not to think like that and just set those intentions. It's super important. The other thing that I do have to talk about is dizziness. So you got to get up slow. When I was meditating, I mean, this happens to me anyway when I meditate. So for me, it's not really a difference. But if I get up too fast, I get dizzy. I've never fallen. I mean, once I did, that's another story for another time. But 99.9% of the time, I never fall, but I get a little dizzy. And just be aware of that, especially in that last week of the 21-day water fast. I did not drink as much water as I did the first 2 weeks. I was so tired of drinking water. Like, I was so tired of it. Even the living water that I made, where I chopped up, you know, my fruit and citrus, even that didn't do anything for me. I was done. I was done drinking water. So I will have to say the last week, last week I definitely got a little dehydrated. But yeah, like I said, it was hard. Last week was difficult. That was the most difficult week for me. First 2 weeks, easy. And again, it wasn't about the hunger. It was just about the taste in my mouth. Ugh. The being physically weak. Oh my God, that annoyed me so much. And it's not physically weak. It's just physical fatigue. And you're not exercising. You're not doing anything. But because there's no nutrients in your body, and there's like minimal, like, you know, minerals and stuff like that, it's so difficult. Everything is just more difficult, and that just got annoying. I was tired of like my heart pounding. I felt like I was out of shape. I'm like, oh my God, that was not it. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I did pray every day during the water fast, and I did set a lot of intentions during the water fast. And like I said, I did gain some clarity. I prayed like for my employment situation to turn around, and I did like get presented with an opportunity to get on that path. And I'm still not sure, and probably won't know until like November if I'm gonna like pursue it. But it's there. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things that popped up and a lot of opportunities that popped up during the fast that, you know, maybe if I wasn't on the fast, it wouldn't have popped up. So just keep that in mind. And, but yeah, I mean, that was basically my experience. Oh, the other big thing is that if you are in the process of you know, when you have a problem that you want to fix, and then the first step is awareness, and then you do the awareness, and then from awareness you can start putting it into practice. If you're in between the practice and awareness part, the water fast helps you get from like point B, I guess, to C, or I guess point B to A, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Because there's a lot of things and patterns that I wanted to fix in my life. And the water fast really helped me see clearly and act clearly. I think that's the biggest thing. It helped me act clearly so that I can change the reality that I live in. So that was a huge thing actually for me. It became a lot easier to go from that awareness to the practice. And again, I set the intention so that this can continue even after the water fast. So I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed and learned something from it. Please comment if y'all have any questions about 21-day water fast or during it. I will be more than happy to help out. Okay, I'll see y'all. And actually, I'm gonna do another video. Last video, I promise. On breaking the fast. That's a big one that, yeah, a lot of people they kind of mess up. So we'll talk about that in the next video. Peace.